Anyone who says that the American public education system is a failure is wrong. It's a shining light of our democracy, principal reason for our success as a nation. It's been a model for other nations to follow, and they followed it. And the strength of the system is in its democracy, in that theoretically at least, rich children and poor children both have an equal opportunity to succeed and achieve, and that it creates an educated workforce and educated citizenry. But clearly there have been some problems. You can judge this by the adults. There's a woeful lack of knowledge among adults in America today on geography, on American history, world history, and particularly in science, where there are large percentages of people who don't believe in evolution, for instance, or think that the world is 6,000 years old. And if there's that level of ignorance among the population, clearly our educational system has overlooked something. And so politicians, legislatures, Congress, the White House, under both Republicans and Democrats, have come up with plans to fix it. But the only plan that they can come up with, the only thing they can come up with is accountability. And accountability, of course, requires some measuring tools. Galileo said, measure what is measurable and make measurable what is not. But Galileo wasn't always right. He was wrong in this case, because some things simply are not measurable. And when we have accountability standards that we're trying to measure students' achievement, well, you can do that in some subjects, but in others like art or civics or physical education, much more difficult to do standardized testing that will reveal something to you. And it ends up narrowing the curriculum in our schools to those things that they're rewarded for having high test scores. And then, of course, the teachers. Teachers are given incentives to teach to the test, and no teacher wants to do that. And are also given incentives to cheat. And, of course, we don't think our teachers do that. But there is an alternative. There's an alternative to accountability. It sacrifices accountability, but it's to trust our teachers. Trust the teachers to be professionals. It'll restore their morale and the professionalism of the teacher corps. And if we trust our teachers with our children, certainly we can trust them with the curriculum.